Kahalayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who rule well, teach well, with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Also the brothers who labor in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to you brothers and your very few sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly. All right, the hopeful elect. And what inspired me to do this lesson, just going through the motion, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and a lot of things going on. You have agents coming in within this thing, men who crept in unawares, and we have to point them individuals out so you can be aware who's going off of sound doctrine and just going off to lead you into that ditch. And if you have the eyesight to see, you'll see it. But these people don't have the eyesight, all right? And going into the 2/3, that's the 2/3 of Israel, all right? Which is you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans. That that's the 12 tribes of Israel, and also we were scattered amongst all nations. So the speckled bird that's scattered amongst all nations, we have to point things out so the flock, the sheep, can be aware what's going on in Israel. All right. So I'm gonna start off right here, and Isaiah 44:18. They have not known nor understood. So whether they're coming in as agents, bug outs, scoffers, men that just want to come in to preach out of their own belly, looking for fame here in this world, the wrong way, coming up with John. Matter of fact, let's get that. Matter of fact, I had some. I didn't have that what I wanted to do, but we're gonna go get that because that's exactly what motherfuckers is doing. John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. Okay? So this motherfucker's a thief, man. These motherfuckers that's you being talking about that the Lord loves everybody. The Lord loves Esau, Edom. They out there fucking mind, man. Bottom line. They out there fucking mind. And that's how I'm gonna say that. They out there fucking mind. Alright? So that man Esau, Edom, and you know what? Let's get that just to prove that these motherfuckers out there fucking mind. All right, excuse my French. Let's go prove that. Okay. Hebrews 7 and 12. I'm tripping. Okay, let me just let's go here. We like the search engine this one better. So let's see if I get it that way. I got one more. 12 and 17. No. Yep, 12 and 17. 12. Hebrews 12. I thought I said 7. Should have kept on going. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. So that profane going outside the temple. As Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. So he doesn't know long. He sold his birthright to Jacob, which was set up in the spirit, which is Yasharallah, which is Israel. All right, but he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So there was it was no place for repentance for Esau for what he did. So there's no salvation, no place for repentance. He's that vessel that was created to dishonor, created for dishonor. All right. So he's he's the villain in this movie. Okay, he's the bad guy, and he will remain the bad guy all the way into the end until he's utterly destroyed. Obadiah 1:18. So let's get back to these men saying those things. That's not scriptural. They adding on to the word, or they taking out of the word, and you know what's going to happen. That's going to lead to death, or they coming in as agents. Let's go back to Isaiah 44 in scripts and finish that up. Isaiah 44:18. They have not known nor understood, for he has shut their eyes, that they cannot see, in their hearts, that they cannot understand. So their heart's going into their mind, which is lab, all right, in Hebrew. So they cannot understand whether it's something that they're doing willingly or unwillingly. The Lord has shut their eyes, because even if they doing it willingly, you would think you come in an agent, like Apostle Tahar said, that was key. You're thinking, well, hold up, this Israel thing is for real. I gotta, but the Lord gave them over to that reprobate mind. He gave them over that to be after that vessel to dishonor, right? So they have not known nor understood, for he have shut their eyes, that they cannot see. They're not able to see. That's why even when you tell, we tell Israel what's going on, we telling them to see what's going on in the world and how we filter it through the scriptures, they still not able to see it. All right? In their hearts, that they cannot understand. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to go from there to Romans. You know where I'm going. Oh, goody. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it. So the election out of Israel, that 1/3, that remnant that was reserved for salvation, and the rest were blinded. So the 2/3 that you have in Zechariah 13:8, that was reserved for death and destruction here on this side. The second death. According as it is written, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai had given them the spirit of slumber, so they're asleep. Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day. And David saith, let their table be a snare. Let their table be made a snare. So that's these scriptures. That's why, let's say these brothers think they're coming in sincere, but they're not being sincere, because with sound doctrine, they saying Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and we know that come from the apostles and elders and great millstone. So why would they even fix their lips up to say that Esau Edom can be loved and it can be saved? That's how you know they're completely going off. They're agents, or they just straight up cooked, and they're gonna get cooked for real with that fire. Made a snare in the trap and the stumbling block, and a recompense to them. So it's going to be a recompense to them. All right? This is a snare. This is a trap. They're not able to perceive what's going on. And let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back away. All right? So they're not able to see what's going on. So let's go to, this is going to be quick. Something quick. You don't want to be given over to that reprobate mind. Ezekiel 12. We're going to go to, let's start. Let's see. Let's just get to the point. Son of man, that dwelleth in the midst of a rebellious house, which have eyes to see and see not. They have ears to hear and hear not, for they are a rebellious house. And who's that rebellious house? Starting with the 2/3. All right. We can end it with that. Or we can go on some more on that, but let's go here. And we're going to just end it with this. And just know that, for this, the elect have obtained what they're looking for. All right, Luke 8 and 10. Luke 8 and 10. Well, let's go to 9. And his disciples asked him, saying, what might this parable be? And he said, unto you is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So let's go to that just to back that up. Who's it given to? We're going to go to Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So the secrets was going to be revealed to his servants, the prophets. All right, the elect. So back to Luke 18 and 10. Unto you is given to you. It is, and he said, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but to others in parables, that seeing that might not see, and hearing they might not understand. So you can tell them over and over. You can show them over and over the signs. They're not going to see it. They're not going to understand it. It's not for them to understand. They can perceive. They will not be able to perceive it. All right. So whether they come in as agents or however they're coming, that's part of that rebellious house that's going to be destroyed in that fire, or we're going to be judged if they don't make it to that fire. All right, but they're going to be part of that 2/3 that's going to be destroyed. All right, and if anybody coming up in that same manner, they're going to get the same reward, which is destruction. All right, so with that, I'm going to give all honor, glory, praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakwadash. Pray this lesson was edifying through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Shalom to the whole